Just great.
Yeah, not effective, is it? On stage or off. Hey, good to see you, Jim. Wow, I'm like, gee, right? Whoa, back off. But there's a part in our role, which is, thank you very much for having me here today. And these two guys, David and Charlie, know how much I've been oohing and ahhing about your spectacular, beautiful country, your beautiful countryside. People, well, maybe not. I am from Minnesota. The things on your feet are not shoes, they're shoes.
Shoes?
That's shoes. And we get teased constantly up, down there in Minnesota, down there. We get teased all the time that they think we're Canadian. Some of the country folks actually say, hey. I'm just saying, if we pulled into the driveway tonight, I said, if I had my choice between saying a Canadian A or an American I'll take the A any day. Right? Yeah. I love being with you tonight. My job is this, I want to be your mood dude. I'm the mood dude. And we're going to be talking about stuff that you've never heard before. And I'm going to talk the first thing. I'd like to make this area, which we call the risers, sanctified or sanctified area. Thank you very much. Was that the Russian one or was that the other one?
That's
the other way, right? The Orthodox goes the other way. I just found it out a week ago. When we walk up here, this is for us. You give up your time, you guys can be home, what? Sorting socks, whatever. Whatever you do at home. Mowing the lawn, playing around the golf, probably badly, but nonetheless.
He watched us do it.
But this is sanctified area. And let me tell you what happened. David, because we've had this conversation earlier, stood right there. David Anderson, Dr. Anderson, thank you very much, stood right there. And did not walk on these risers until he was coaxed by the man in front. Come on, David. Thank you very much for waiting. Some of you don't know this rule because I just gave it to you now. Don't ever walk on these risers again unless you're invited on. Because what happened when three of you came in, understandably, because there's some new expectations, three of you came in and went, what do you think the rest of the chorus did? And this man's up here working his hand off at incredibly high income that you pay him. And what happened is there was a major distraction. Major. And all of a sudden now, you all got back in your spots and everybody found and everybody did all this kind of stuff you needed to do to get situated. But every time that happened, he had to more or less restart. And he had to refix the thing he was just working on before, because four of you were here and I'm trying to do it. I understand you just got out of class and everyone understands it. If you get here late, if you got to go out and have a big, large bowel movement in the other room, we don't care, right? Stand right there after you've washed your hands. Stand right there and wait till you're invited on to this sanctified area. The other recommendation is the fact that if you learn music, I would prefer never to have it on the right. If you got music in your hands, great. Stand over there with your music. So you're certified that you're allowed to get it. I sing with the chorus out of Minnesota. What's Canoe, Great Northern Union. I am one of the co-founders of the chorus. We got tired of singing with guys who were 78 years old, who didn't know the notes, didn't know the words, didn't know their music, didn't know the choreo, and sure as the dickens wouldn't smile when they had the song. And who am I, the young guy of 38, who am I to say to that guy, hey, you've been here since 1944. Who am I to say, hey, Larry, get off the riser so we can have more fun. So we started a new chapter. And we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. But you know where it starts? Right there. It starts right there. Wait till you start smacking some of these chords and you go, where did that come from? As an example, Charlie was just working very hard on you on an aspect of music, which is those intervals that he's trying to teach you to do. Every one of you were singing a song like this. And he knows what we do up here is music, and my presentation, my mood stuff, go hand in glove. Because if you had your cheeks up like this, can you hear the difference? do the high and then you do the. You hear him? All of a sudden, as he brings the timbre out of the box, and all I did is I started with my cheeks up. It could be a sad song which you hear to sing in a few minutes. It could be a sad song, but you can still have the cheeks up. These are standards. It's called blocking and tackling in football. It's keeping your head down in golf. It's following through on the tennis shot. It's foreplay.
I'm gone.
Yep, wash your hands. We're going to talk about some stuff like subplots. Why am I saying all this crud to you tonight? Because when I came in and greeted you, said, hi, I'm Roger Stanfield, I was like, whoa. Hey, how are you? Attitude, right? Versus your audience is going to see the same attitude. Hey, I'm shy. I don't like to smile on the right. You know, I'm introverted, I'm shy, and I'm a PhD in electrical engineering, I'm 17 years old, whatever. Your role on this riser, because it's sanctified, is to put it in your heart first. You've got to use your life experiences. Ezra's got a challenge, because he hasn't been here as long as the rest of us. I'm going to tell you why I know how precious this is. This man and David heard about it this morning for the first time. This is a very special day. I was married for 42 years. Married my childhood sweetheart from the age of 12. We fell in love at 12 in 7th grade in Southern California, which is where I'm from originally, born and raised. At between 8th and 9th grade, her father moved the whole family to Minnesota. We were apart all through high school and college. We saw each other 1 month out of the year. Finally, I was working at Disneyland. They haven't heard this part. As a ride operator, worked there for 3.5 years. One day I was working on the Jungle Cruise, and I made a mental error, and I derailed a Jungle Cruise boat. No one was in it, so there was no harm, no foul. But it just went off to the side. Some maintenance guys came over, put it on the pressure out the back end. In the meantime, the next day I came to work, and they went, bye. Oh, I was devastated. All of a sudden, I got one of these kind of feelings. It's like, and you figure out who that was. A week later, I was in Minnesota. 6 months later, 1969, we were married. 2 years ago tonight, she passed away. She's in paradise. And I've talked to Doc, and I've talked to all of you guys right now. I had 42 years of bliss with this woman. And I get to spend this precious night with y'all at Southern California. I get to be with you guys tonight. I get to be home Friday night. I was crying in my beer, but I get to be with you, sharing the gift that I've been given. And you're going to see my love for her a few times this weekend, I guarantee it. But you're seeing it now, because she suffered horribly till the end. And then she passed. And guess what? She's right here. I want you to tell you, because some of you may not believe, because I believe. Just imagine the air that's on your skin right there. That's what she told me she is. I want the air on your skin. What? Are you aware of the air on your skin? No, I don't think, unless it's windy. Yeah. Can you feel the air on your skin, honey, she says? I said, no. That's like us. We're there like the air on your skin. She's right here. She's right here. And if I just said to you, she's right here, you go, yeah, that's what we'll do. What I'm going to ask of you guys this weekend may not have been asked of you before. And that is, I'm going to ask you to do some things that involves you getting in touch with your lady, your past, your wife. 45? 45 for David? That's a long time.
44? Oh, sorry.
44? 1969, I was born September 20th, it'll be 44 for me. We're still in love, so it doesn't matter. No, I've had done enough speeches. I'm here to be your mood dude and just show you what the audience says. When you talk about presentation judge, which I have one, our job is to just look at you and see what you're doing from a perspective of an audience. Did you move with me? Give me one of your ballads. Give me your ballad. Hit me. What's the name of it?
You don't know.
Yeah. You don't know me. I don't know where he's going to want to start. You don't know me. At the end of that song, where is she? At the end of the song, where is she?
Gone.
Where? Disneyland?
No.
She's gone where?
The other guy.
Away. Him. Do you hate him? No. No, because he didn't do it. You and she did it. Or she didn't. You didn't commit, whatever. Oh, some of us in this room have had that happen to us. I have. To her. And we still got married. Let's take whatever song you want to start with. And I'm just going to listen to you sing this song. I want you to do. You the man.
I'm the man.
Oh, that's a relief for you the man.
You don't know?
Just sing it as you can.
Standing here today, I see you come my way. You give your hand to me, and then you say hello. And like an heartbeat, my heart is beating so.
What happened? What happened to the relationship? What happened? Anyone?
I blew it.
How?
I didn't give her what she thought she wanted.
Anyone else?
Couldn't give her what she wanted.
Did you get what you needed?
Now you can pull it out of yourself and tell her.
Hear that? You couldn't pull it out of yourself to tell her. Now it's too late. Now you know the reality of it all. I broke up with Laura Lee, my wife. I broke up with her the summer of my freshman year of college. I'm working at Disneyland, I'm 18, 19 years old. Party. But I couldn't, because I was always loyal to her back in the grade. So I broke it up. She jumped on her plane 2 days later, walked to my mom and dad's door and said, "Tell me to my face you don't love me." Because I never said that. I lost one. But then she said, okay. She got back in the plane, went back to Minnesota, and party! She caught up for lost times. 2 years later, it's Thanksgiving. We celebrate Thanksgiving every year.
Yeah.
And it's just my family, my brother, his first wife, myself, me, no such word as myself, me, my mother and father, 5 of us. My mother just happens to say to my then sister-in-law, "Hey, by the way, have you heard anything about Laura Lee?" This is 2 years after I broke up with her. "Yeah, interesting you'd ask. I just recently heard she's getting married to some guy who's got a 5-year-old son who's about 27 years old." I wanted to die. I wanted to die. I hurt more at that moment than I do right now with the loss of my life. Because I knew I would never see her again, by the way I'm here. You understand the devastation? I screwed up. And once you've hurt somebody to that degree, you don't bear, oh, by the way, remember what I said 6 months ago? Take it back. I didn't mean it. No. She was dealing with it. The good news is 2 months later, I got a phone call from a mutual friend saying she would like to see you again. I said, we got on the phone, we'll let her back and forth, we're going to get together. 2 weeks later, I was on the Jungle Cruise boat with Lady Rail. It happens all the time, y'all. You all of a sudden, where did that come from? You can call it whatever you want. And I know that something tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Get your butt to Minnesota," 6 months later. But that feeling of devastation, but we have to have some contrast in this, don't we? We can't all have a basket of dead puppies, right? Oh, look, dead puppies and dead kittens and dead puppies and dead, God, I hate myself in the audience while I'm at it, right? We've got to give them a little something, like the love that you feel for her. So we're going to start the song with the love feeling. As you take her hand, what caused you two to come together and take each other's hand? You met where? I don't even know. Have you been apart? Question mark. This is for you to decide. It's your song. Have the two of you been apart? Or did you ever even come together? Maybe you dated a bit, okay? Yes?
No.
No, what? Talk to me. George!
They've never come together. You've always been around her. You've always been madly in love with her, and we're friends, just friends. And
It's not that way. She would say that back to you. It's not, I love you as my friend, but
no, the conversation is never had. She thinks you're just her good friend.
okay,
And you're madly in love with her, and
it's unrequited. Unrequited love.
it's untested. You don't know.
That's right. Got that? Is that okay with you guys? This is not just this. I'm going to keep off the right.
As far as I'm concerned, they're buddies. That's the way, no.
But it's deeper for you. Oh, you've been deeply in love with her. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, something happened to put the two of you together again as friends. But the feelings continue to grow. Do we all agree with that? This is not me telling you. I'm just throwing out some brainstorming ideas. So we started a song. By the way, we've got a couple of guys that really want to show their emotions here with the hands. We don't need your hands. Please go ahead and use your hands delicately, because this is not a baseball bat over the skull kind of song, is it? This is unrequited love. This has never got the love. Never got to first base, much less third.
That's the other song.
Let's take it. Yes, thank you very much. Let's take it from the top. But I want you all to imagine that she just walked in the room. You know how you feel, don't you? Inside, this is not sexual love necessarily. This is that love that, oh, every time she walks in the room, my heart skips a beat. I would give anything to be able to tell her this. If it doesn't fit your story, I don't care. Put it in your story. Make it your story. She walked into the room, so I want you all to just kind of look down and close your eyes. Don't be embarrassed. No one's going to see but me. And look at her and see what does she look like? Is she Asian descent? Is she Norwegian descent? Is she Russian descent? What color is her hair right now? What color are her eyes? What time of day is it? You need to be able to answer that inside your own head, bam. Because you're going to paint a picture for us in just a minute. You got it? You got it? Okay, you can all open your eyes if you haven't already. You need to put that picture now in your heart before he even blows the pitch. Do not get the pitch by that. You ready? Because before he even blows the pitch, you got to put those emotions that you feel. She just came in the room. Ah, buddy. What's her name? I don't want to hear it. Laura Lee. It's good to see you. But you were able, you said it. I was a coward. I was never able to express that. But you feel it. You understand it? You feel it? So she just walked in the room. And I should be able to, as your audience, be able to see it on every man's face. If you're shy, I don't care. You got gas? I don't care. I just want to see this. If your hands are like this, that's good for praying or for scratching your crotch, but it probably isn't any good when she walks up to you. Hi, gorgeous, how are you? Hands to your side gently. Everybody take your hands and put them over your head gently. Don't strain anything. Be aware of where your chest is. Bring them down comfortably. Keep your chest high for singing purposes. Now everyone take your hands and gently shake them here. Feel where your hands are. Let them stand there unless you're going to do a slight gesture because whatever her name is,
Ruthie.
Ruthie? That may not be his wife's name, but I'm serious. I don't want to hear that. That could be his high school sweetheart that he never stepped forward. It may be his wife of 45 years. But you gotta have a name. Hi, baby. You got me? Look, everyone look at me. This way, here's your focal better choice. Look at Charlie. And I want that song to start here. Warm your eyes. I'm going to look up and down. I need to see warm eyes. Are you shy? Unset your jaw. So good. Warm your eyes. Look at me and warm your eyes. This is warm eyes. Puppies. Puppies. Automatically, whenever I say a basket of puppies, everyone goes, oh. What happens to your eyes? See? That's warm eyes. I gotta see warm eyes before the song even starts. By the way, every one of you have warm eyes right now. Everyone. You shy? You got warm eyes. You're bombastic? George? You got warm eyes. Moi? Here we go. Here we go. No, stop. You know what just happened with, okay, what's my note? No. Stay there. He can honk that horn all night. Jim? Warm your puppies. Puppies. Go ahead. Now, start your song from that spot.
Standing here today, I see you come my way.
You just said my way. I see you come my way. That's his world. My way. It's not my way, is it? I see you come my way. You're allowed to use your face to express, oh, God. I hope I don't offend anyone by using that word. That is not using the Lord's name in vain for those of you who feel that way. I'm saying that's how, oh Lord God, she said it to me again. He said it to me again. Warm your eyes, puppies. Whatever tricks you got to use, puppies. Because we're going to go to dead puppies in a minute, aren't we? Right? Puppies. I swear to you, that's the word you got to use. So, Roger said puppies. Let me show you. What's the first word? Standing. 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 You can't sing the song without using head and shoulder nuances. Again, warm puppies, puppies, puppies. Talk to her.
Standing here today, I see you come my way.
Puppies. What else do you want to think? What else?
You
barber shopping 101. I'm going to ask Charlie for something in a minute, and he's got tears in his eyes right now. Or did you, oh, that was the booze I Delicious. Some of you started to concentrate and started to back off, and that's when I'll toss out puppies, warm your eyes. Now we have some nuances. What was interesting? I was just focusing in this area right now, and I don't know all the names of all of you that I've met. But I see head nuances. You said about, and then whatever the words are. You give your hand to me. What does that make you feel when she gives her hand to you? She woke up. To me, that's an electrical surge. True? Yeah. Oh, dear God in heaven. Right? She just touched me. We all know what that feels like. That's right. He doesn't know this. He doesn't know this. Don't anyone tell me what it feels like? I don't. He'll find out soon enough, and then he'll drop out of college. Charlie, what were your thoughts on bringing the volume level down just a bit? Because it's in the baseball that dynamic right now. Because your eyes and your faces are showing tender. You give your hand to me, right? Versus, as you, it's in Leviticus. Anyone have a Bible? It says in Leviticus 3, verses 6 and 7. As you bringeth the handeth uppeth, it cometh back in. Deuteronomy 4, verses 5 and 6. Deuteronomy, it says, as you droppeth the volumeth, you need to increase it, the energy level. Remember when you were a kid in the store, and your mom said, put your hands out of the candy bars. She's been screaming at you, right? And she dropped your volume. She dropped your volume. But you were perfectly clear that she's going to kill you if you touch another candy bar. Why? Because the intensity was there. You give your hand to me. Right? So drop the volume a little. Energy from Los Tacos. Los Tacos. Okay, that's Mexican. I made that up. Please, talk to her. Talk to her.
Standing here today, I see you come my way.
Say something else with that one. Say something else.
Say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone tell you think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know me.
Better. Now we've got some dynamics. It's easy to sing loudly. It's tougher to sing with that level of performance and drop your volume to that level. I can still see it. Now there's another thing that Charlie's really working his butt off, but I'd rather see you do it, and that is there's an internal pulse here. Choo, cha, choo, cha, choo. I don't want you popping. We white guys like to do this a lot. Hey, good. Okay? Just feel an internal pulse. Feel an internal pulse. As though you give your hand to me. And I want you to always be moving. In English, I know. ABM. Always be moving. Now, this is not an up tune, but it could be. Heads and shoulders, heads and shoulders. We're going to do an exercise with your face in a minute. Let's do it again from the top so you get the feeling. What's the first thing you say to yourself with this song? Yeah! Forever. That's your mantra, puppies. Talk to her through your heart. Talk to her.
Standing here today, I see you come my
Puppies. What's your volume now?
You give your hand to me, and then you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My
I gotta say, you know what half of you just did? On the word "you don't know me." But you don't know me. You said these things, you would think you would know this, but, and half of you just did that little head nuance. It was yours, nobody gave it as a choreographed little visit. But once you start to get into the heart of this, you don't know me, right? It's too bad, because if you knew me, if you knew my heart, we'd be together forever, right? That's what you love to have said. Because we're going to get to a past tense moment, aren't we? With one word, we'll get there from the chorus. Washington Diane, he's asking for puppies. Beautiful, warm puppies. Stop. Let's get a good gulp of air. Again, Deuteronomy 4. As you drop off the volume, you need to increase that. Get some nice air to support that. Puppies. Love her. Love her.
And then you say hello.
What else?
And I can hardly speak. My heart is beating
What?
so.
What? Change.
Anyone to tell you think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know.
Change the mood.
You don't know the one who dreams of you and I.
Again, not one word here, it was the word dreams. You don't know the one who dreams. It's not dreams. Dreams of you and I go to bed and just lie there and think of the image. Think of what I saw you wear today. Think of your beautiful eyes, your beautiful hair, how you smell. You know what I'm talking about 5 senses? That's how we feed off these beautiful creatures called women. It's the 5 senses. And I need you to be able to smell hair, know what it feels like, what kind of day it is. That's when we start getting into artistry. You guys are borderline artistry that fast. Because I just kind of gave you permission. Okay with that?
He doesn't know.
Well, you just crossed himself a minute ago. Wait a second.
He was itching. He was scratching.
So we've got some pathos, we've got some angst coming up in just a minute. Because you're going to say, you think you know me well, but you don't know me, right? Now we got some B section coming up. Making love. It's not making love, right? It's making love because this is your world. This is what you've been thinking about her. When I say making love, it's the old-fashioned way of making love could be just kissing for 15 hours. The things on your body ache like nobody's business. We've all been there. I'm sorry, Ezra, what do you want from me?
Tara didn't know nobody.
Same grade? Same feeling. We all agree? Older guys? Yeah. Puppy eyes.
You don't know the one who dreams of you and I, who loves to kiss your lips.
Careful with the at night, that bump with. Okay, so.
You.
What night?
Probably. What else? Not a word.
You don't know the
Feel it.
one who dreams of you and I, who longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight and just a friend. That's all I've ever been. No, you don't know.
Nice word, but you guys just changed it. Dream of you at night, who longs to hold, kiss your lips, feel the sensation of what would it feel like if she would all of a sudden kiss your lips? It's sensory, because now we gotta change your mind. You will never know it, because that what comes up next, and long as you kiss
You
your
don't.
lips. What?
You don't. Okay, back to that, George.
Yeah, it's just after that, you know what? As long as you kiss your lips, as long as you hold you tight, change. Right? Because you just changed it. This is what I long for, but, comma. And you guys did a nice job just now of switching the but, comma, because there's a change in the message. The truth of the matter is, you don't know me. You're not angry, you're frustrated, you're hurt, you're devastated, but, and your music is sounding better by the second, guys. Because these two go hand in glove, music and the heart follow each other. If you just stand there like a statue, nothing happens. Now all of a sudden, every man is moving. I'm not asking anyone to move. If you're not aware of it, I'll stop. We've got a couple of hands, want to use your hands up here? Use your hands delicately. Hands same place. Up to her.
You don't know the one.
Let me know. More here, like puppies. Puppies. Puppies.
You don't know the one who dreams of you and lies, who longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight. That's all I've ever been. No, you don't know me.
Look what happened musically. What's happening musically to how you feel? You got louder, didn't you? Why did you get louder? Because he asked you to? Yes, it's the frustration starting to get to you. Now, we can't take it from this level of volume and keep it going to the end, otherwise your face will fall right out. So we're gonna have to bring it back down in a minute. But I love it. So we have that, was that the tenor carrying the melody line at the end there? Okay, just keep it sweet and tender, because you still love her, but you're frustrated. Frustrated. Let's take it from the same spot again. Puppies first. Nice change to the puppies. More puppy. Puppy.
Dreams of you and I, who longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight. You are all I've ever been. No, you don't know me. For I never knew the art of making love.
Stop. The art of making love. Negative or positive? Positive. Oh, yeah. And I just got the baseball bat across the face with that art of making love. Can we make it significantly more tender? I never knew. The art of making love. Is that the word art? I never knew the art of making love. Okay, but my concern, along with it, and it'll probably take care of itself. It's almost like the word heart of making love, not art of making love. You do it while it's stop.
Right, love, there, so we need to be tapering,
Watch it.
For I never
Smile.
knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. So afraid and shy, I let my chance go by.
bit too strong all the time again. You've got to give us, your audience, a little bit of the emotional relief. You give your hand to me. How are you visioning that? I'm trying to see that in my mind's eye. She gives your hands to me. It sounds to me like she's shaking hands goodbye. Would that be a good one?
Yes.
To you, she's touching you with a hand. But in fact, it just, could you see, sweetheart? See you later. Because she's walking away for what?
That guy.
For him. For him. And you can't be upset with him, you're frustrated with yourself. It's internal, it's not in her, because if she turned around and said to him, up yours, and came back and loved you, you'd be in paradise, wouldn't you? But that's not the way that she walked away. So, you give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye, which is inside you saying, don't go. Wouldn't you be saying that? But you're not going to say it to her, because you never say anything else to her. Right? We all agree. There's anyone who disagrees with that. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watched you walk away. What's the next words? Besides that other guy. That other guy's not the enemy, but it's still the frustration. Now you can start doing some of those sounds with the consonants. Walk away beside that other guy. Lucky guy, that lucky guy. So you're not putting him down, beside that lucky guy.
But you want to be him.
Yeah, he's the lucky one, wherever you want to turn it. Do good, guys. Dramatically different course right now. You have to believe that you can. Some of you are going back to the old habits, which is, oh, lovely, perfect sound effect.
Teachers?
No.
Where are we, Charlie, so we know how? as you're saying those words, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye?
Internal devastation.
Devastation. Is it a noisy devastation, screaming in your head? I like to use the word a lot, it's called stark. Just, that's how I felt when the night I heard that Laura Lee was getting married to some other guy on our Thanksgiving celebration. I went into the 10,000-yard stare. It's like there was no noise, there was anything. You're just focused on the fact. You just come to reality, the understanding within your own heart. And you need to put whatever thoughts you have on that, it's known. And it's just quiet, stark. Now I'd like to do perhaps a focal point change, but it's going to be subtle. It's going to be subtle. It's just going to be as though she's walking away. It's not going to be down aisle because that's too much. But you're on Charlie here, and all I'm going to ask you, and it's going to come up in what we call 10 center. See that window right there? You need to look anywhere inside it, in the direction of, I should say. I want you to see in the direction of that pane of glass right there. But you're not seeing anything. I don't want you to look at the pane of glass. I don't want you to look at the white paint on the window frame. I just want you to
Defocus in the direction of the glass.
yeah, there's no focal point at all. You're looking over there, but you're seeing nothing. So you're practicing, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because you've never done this before, but it's, and I'm going to ask you, when you turn to that area over there, to the starkness, is that as you move, please don't go, okay? It's going to be what I have always called a no move move. Don't let me see how you got there. It's just, but continue the performance in your face.
Sorry, when does that move begin?
You got the three, at the end, Charlie, that's the word plan there.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Are there three?
Never, never, never. Never, never know.
Goodbye.
Goodbyes, how many?
Goodbye, goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. So it's going to be the first goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, my love, right?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye, my love. And then goodbye.
So it does say it 3 times. Goodbye. Second time. Goodbye, my love. And the final goodbye is the baritone tiddlies, is that right?
Yeah. This is when we have the 3.
Okay.
These are hanging all the way through there.
But I'm just saying, when you start your move, and answer to your question is, who does the first goodbye, Charlie?
Everybody together.
Goodbye.
And then the bass
Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my love.
I love everybody sings.
My love.
And then goodbye.
So on that last goodbye, you're already there. So we're going to use the second, if you will, goodbye, my love, as your travel time. But that travel time is no move, please. Don't let me see you move there. Okay? Just make that. That's down. Okay? Where do you want to start so we can get to that point? This is sheer desperation. You've lost it. Picturing the room, you just said goodbye, goodbye, my love, goodbye. You're seeing the walk down the room.
From there.
Listen to each other. oh, my buttocks, I'm gonna do this, you break the spell. You've got to have the echo in the hall. That was effective. We're gonna have to practice that a bit. Can you back up a little further into the song? How we do the bridge?
We should go on to, we should take a few minutes, walk around, and then go on to the next song.
Let's do this again.
We can work on this more tomorrow, Charlie. Oh, there's lots of time.
But we, yes,
Okay.
this time.
Done. You get to say goodbye again. Nice. Stay in the moment. She's walking away. It's screaming now, because they're performing, but what I'm saying is, it's New Orleans, mid-July, it's 130 degrees, with Africa humidity. But still you want to be, now it's breathing cool. What's the storyline of this song? How many of you think it's just a stupid song? Raise your hand. I'm serious. Thank you. I'm gonna fix you tonight. You're gonna love this song. What's the first words out, Jim? What are the first lyric lines that you start singing to the song?
Waiter, can't wait for later.
What?
I got hunger.
Oh, you have a hunger. It's for some jafafa? Huh? Sweet jafafa.
All right, young guys, close your ears, please.
No, no, they understand it better than you ever did.
I'm even talking to his wife.
They have a subplot here. Tell me your first name.
Al.
Al? We have a subplot here, Al. You know what the subplot is? Sex! Sex. So I can't come around and say, I want to get laid and I want to do this. Yeah, we got the normal food, the bacon and the eggs and the mashed potatoes. That's normal sex, right? I'm in the mood for something totally different tonight with my woman. And you proposed it to her over a period of time. And what did she just say tonight? Yes. That changes the attitude. So all these nonsensical words, Al, have a total meaning now. You know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm not having ham and eggs. I'm having some premise and soda brokers and crabble out of his head. And he made it. It's nonsense. It's number one, it's jazz. It's New Orleans jazz. And you're talking about doing it. Only the kind of it that we guys and gals do behind closed doors. And the kids are with grandma and grandpa for the weekend. And whatever you want to picture, but this is some hot stuff. I'm going to tell you a story.
Roger, you want me to take this?
My dad passed away, I can't remember, I want to say 2000, whatever. 10 years ago. It's not a problem, I don't mourn it at all. That's neither here nor there. He was a convicted child molester, so.
Oh, great.
And the last thing he did say to me, he said, say, when I do, I got a poison one for me. And his father and my grandfather said the same thing. So I went home, passed away on Sunday. Tuesday night, my wife and I decided to go out. And I handed her the car keys, and it's a beautiful restaurant where they have martinis in a shaker. And so you pour one in the martini glass, that's one. Two in the martinis, you get 2 martinis in the glass, and probably another half more. That's 1 shaker full. I had 3 shakers of martinis. Okay? But again, before the dinner started, I said, babe, this is for my dad, I have a blast. And it has 1 bass line, 1, 2, 2. By the way, I'm not concerned about the beat. Now what's going to happen with this song, you're going to want to sing it differently. If we plug this in out, if we plug this aspect of it in, there's a sub of a plot. It's not a plot, it's not a word. How do we produce this plot? What the audience come up with thinking? Right? It's attitude. I'm all fill in the blank. Tonight, honey, I'm all fill in the blank. You and I are going to fill in the blank. And if you've been married any period of time, or in love for any period of time, there had to have been a couple of times that maybe she had a couple of glasses of wine, and she's whispering in your ear when I get you home, Zama. Right? That's what we're talking about. It's between a man and a woman, private stuff, but you're putting it out for the audience to see. Let's take it from the top, and I want you to have just fun with this song. This is a wrinkle the nose, have a blast with this song. Hee hee! This is throwing the puppies up in the air. Smile.
Waiter, can't wait till later. I got hungry for something tonight. Cookie of rice.
What did he just ask for? What did he just ask for? Deuteronomy 4. Drop that volume and increase that energy. Attitude. Good. What he's looking up, right? Zanazak and Frazazak, right? Again, attitude. Have some fun. Write it down. Turn it on. This one I'm going to tell you, folks. Al, turn it on. Smile.
Waiter, can't wait till later. I got hungry for something tonight. Cookie of rice, French fried potatoes, red ripe tomatoes. I'm never satisfied. I want the cream fran sauce with the awesome thing, with shafafa on the side, Those popcorn.
I have a little bit of a, when you start doing the nonsense, the attitude to the nonsense, I want a little if you're going to do that, you got to be more playful. You got to somehow tell us that it's a code. It's having fun. I want to whoever wrote this was a genius, because he's not saying anything yet. But as long as you're singing the same sounds at the same time, the audience is going to, what we need from you is to have ball with this song. It has to start with you. Just have fun. If you don't believe my story that I just said about being a subplot for sex, then make it, I don't know. Come to top. Have fun. Tell yourself this is fun.
Waiter, can't wait till later. I got hungry for something tonight. Cookie of rice, French fried potatoes, red ripe tomatoes. I'm never satisfied.
whatever you're doing, because it would. And as your audience, what happened? And you do it all the time as an audience, the barbershop. What happens?
It is feeding myself, but it's not feeding myself.
That's
right.
later.
It's the next one.
Next one.
Feeding myself, right.
And that's jazz. I'm gonna ask you again, now you're kind of getting this gist of the subplot. I'm having a ball with it. I'm gonna ask you to let go some more. But right now, think of yourself as a jazz band. One of the greatest performances I've seen on the international stage was a group called The Apothecary out of Chicago. This big, tall, ichabod crane of a bass with his nose the size of Norway. And he just had these Mongol pipes. And then literally, I think it was Atlanta, they came out on stage, literally, it was a 4-piece band combo, clarinet, trumpet, whatever. And they, hey brother, you ready? You ready, my brother? You ready, my brother? And if they ever came out of them, you ready? Okay, let's go play some music. It was, yeah, my brother. They had a little bump and a run. Okay, you ready? And that's the attitude they came on, and they sang, "Old St. Louis." Oh, but it was jazz band. "Old St. Louis, you and I," and it was just the cool. That's what I'm asking for you, of you guys. Become old, just You got the beat, you got the attitude, you got the subplot beautifully. You'll develop it yourself. But now we're all singing from the same hymnal, right? Now the next layer, now it's not nonsense anymore, is it? Code. It's code. All it is. And let's do it again for wherever you want. I would love to see some more dynamic variety. Like when you guys drop up about the second or third phrase, that's cool. Jazz band.
Sure. Is this one of those situations though where we don't necessarily want us to be doing all the same thing? Like,
Oh no, you're a jazz band. If you have a jazz band, they're not going to be doing it. Right? They're not there on the stage working. And if the spotlight goes to you on your lead line, whether you're a lead or whatever, you take it. You take it, sir.
When you're trying to get the waiter's attention, you say, "Waiter, waiter." So I'd like to see us start off a little more careful.
Waiter.
Not too loud.
Yeah.
No, it's just say, hey, boy, whatever, okay, we don't care. I think, do that. I like it, because you're starting to think, let's do this a little different. Waiter, right out of the box, you just suggested let's make it different. Probably didn't occur to you before, now you're a jazz band. That's all I care about now, is jazz band. Jazz band.
Waiter, waiter, can't wait till later. I got a for something tonight. Cook it up right. A French fries,
Easy.
potatoes, red hot tomatoes. I've never satisfied. I want the French fries sauce with the awesome fade. With your on the side, pork chops and bacon, that won't awaken my appetite inside. Yeah, Frim Fram sauce with the awesome fade, with your on the side. Now fellows really got to eat, and the fellows should eat right.
I'm gonna feed myself right tonight with just papa on the side. You're gonna feed yourself right. Good. Fix it. Now put your hand up. I'm gonna feed myself right tonight. By the way, if I may ask, every time you do just papa on the side, is that it? Shafafa, is an SH sound? Every time you do shafafa on the side, I want you to look across. But don't just look across like a little way, right? You said look at somebody, make eye contact. Jifafa on the side, a little wrinkle, Jifafa. Make it different all 3 times, but I don't want you to look at the audience. I want you to look across each other like, because you all know what Jifafa on the side is, right? Whatever you want to do. Subplot. Yes, subplot. Attitude.
Now fellows really got to eat, and the fellows should eat right. 5 will get you 10. I'm gonna feed myself right tonight. I don't want fish cakes and rye bread. You heard what I said. Waiter, bring my fry. I want the cream crab sauce with the awesome thing, with Chifafa on the side. Now fellows really got to eat, and the fellows should eat right. 5 will get you 10. I'm gonna feed myself right tonight. Don't want fish cakes and rye bread. You heard what I said. Waiter, please take my fry. I want the prim fram sauce with the awesome thing, with Chifafa. With Chifafa. With Chifafa on the side.
Now you understand where we're starting. It's a starting point. We're going to develop it more. My dream would be to have it significantly softer spots again. Everyone can sing this. That's what happened the first time I heard you sing this song. It was a baseball bat right between the eyes with every phrase. Instead of, but then we went to the second phrase and we dropped it down some. And we can have phrases that go here, here, and here. We can have phrases that go here, here, and here, instead of just baseball bat. 8 out of 10, 11. And the attitude started to come, and I thank you for that. Trust me, I'll never do anything ever to get you into trouble or cause it to be blind. Because you have said nothing within the performance of this song that would be suggestive anyway, but you're sure as heck having a good time. But what the reason for this subplot is that you can all of a sudden have hooks into something. You can have a hook into something. So that's what we're working on. Let's go to the third time. Just out of this. As your audience. It was just one dynamic range. Even when Charlie would drop you down, you'd only drop it down to maybe a 5 on a 10 scale, but it would be right back up to an 8 in about 2 bars. Man, I would love to sit on this sucker because there's one thing to it. It's called the tempo. So I'm going to try this tonight. I don't know if we're up to it. I'm going to ask all of you to imagine that you have a huge rubber band about maybe even a bungee cord, about 4 feet long. I want you to grab a hold of it. Whatever band, I don't care which one it is. Whichever one you want. And I just want you just in time. And I just want you to feel constantly the pressure of that imaginary rubber band. The reason for we're doing this drill is so you can feel that smoothness, the legato feel, even though it's a 2/4 backbeat. What I'm feeling from some of you is just in time, kind of like a polka or a march. What is it? Just in time. 1, 2, ready, go. Just in time, I found you just in time. Now, I want you to just be broken. But some of you are even jerking your rubber band. I want you to make it just small stroke. 1, I'll even just slow it down. We're not even doing just in time. I'll just do a count. 1, 2, up here goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it your feet, nice stretch. Feel the constant pressure of that rubber band. Shorter. 3, 4. Otherwise you won't make the beat. Everybody make that stroke 2 on your next one. 1, 2. So you can't get back in a beat, can you? You can't. 1, short. 2, 3, 4. You don't have to work hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you come back with that elbow, thank you. When you come back with that elbow, 1, 2, 3, 4. That elbow is technically the downbeat. No, it's the opposite. If it comes back with the elbow, it's the 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what it's got to be grinding, like almost high speed, if you will. What I'm going to ask you to do is we work on some dynamics tomorrow. A little later on tonight. Some dynamics, so let's give this. Because this is brushes on the snare deck. Your tempo was strong. The other compliment I need to tell you is most basses in sections, when they sing low notes, I'm going to sing my low note right now. And I'm really, really good at singing really low note. And we get this kind of a low bass, not you guys. You basses are taking on like I got to pick up here and I'm going to be a lead. Nice. It's less to work on. It's less to work on if you think about it. So just like anytime you got a pickup bass, it's like I got the lead pickup here. It's not the bass low note pickup. Here we go from the top. From the top. So you can go in a couple of dynamic ranges. Okay. Puppies. Start with that. You're rocking these puppies. Puppy, they're squirmy.
Well, we baby, it's like the man says, baby, just in time. I found you just in time.
Sir, here, what would you say the level of volume is here? On 1 to 10. 4? We'll go up to a 3, please. Again, Deuteronomies, as you drop it there,
Oh, well, we baby, it's like the man says, baby, just in time. I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, losing that's the toss. My riches all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt of fear.
nice.
I found my way. Love came just in time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life that lovely day. Now you're here and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way. Love came just in time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life that lovely man. I sure got lucky. You found me just in time.
Now, we just talked about the finish. This is where we're going to remember when we say bar stuff. Whatever the movement of the last chord is that you make, time was your last note, the last word. Oh no, I can't. No. What we need you to do is stay there, frozen like a rope. And then when he breaks you, he'll break you, you bring it down, and you're going to come out and accept your audience. He likes the song, you know that.
Just in time, you found
out, you turn out with it, no move. So let's practice that for just a minute, Charlie, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Just cut it off, and you're gonna be smiling, focal points here, okay? Stay there. When he turns, you start to turn out, out, and smile, and acknowledge your audience, and breathe, thank you. That's what you're saying, you're saying, because they should be home watering the yard instead. Keep your focal, thank you, thank you, thank you. And he breaks, the curtain closes, and he strikes them. That's the perfect spot. If you know that, these three guys will bring more of their buds. I say the course of 140 members, we put on stage in Portland 110. We averaged a 95.0, and we got beat. Rightfully. Yeah, Masters of Harmony beat us by 96. Doesn't matter, it was a point. It doesn't matter. The year before in Kansas City, we got beat by 4 points. We got beat. But by golly, when we walked off that stage, we knew we were a factor to be contended. And now, what I'm asking you to say, and our guys put their trust in one leg at a time. And we've got superstars and super voices, and we've got guys who don't get it, guys who are practically mother rapers and father kissers or whatever. We got some real creepy guys in our course. I mean, really creepy guys. So we've had to pull aside and say, no, not that. Yeah, you don't grab a wife's breast when you say hello. So Mike doesn't do that anymore. So my point is it takes all kinds to make the world, doesn't it? And you guys are barbershoppers. You're here for a reason. This is a joy. Well, why not do it? If you're going to put this much time and effort into it, why not do it well? Because the better you old guys do, the better you are, the more you're going to attract the younger guys. Come on down. Ezra's going to say, man, you got to come see my guys. If you guys stand like a bunch of old guys and just don't give them a rat, then that's exactly what you're going to get. I want to see these three guys on the front row. Now, if there's an attendance issue or a school issue or whatever, I understand. But I want to see the youths on the front row. And I can perform the socks off of anyone, anywhere. And I'm not in the front row of my course anymore. Because I got my youths down there. That's where they belong. Because I want more young guys, because that's the future of our hobby. Someday, probably 100 years from now, I'm going to be dead.
97.
97. Who's counting, right? My point is let's pass it on. Because in 20 years, he's going to be as old as me.
All Bert has to do is dye his hair.
Football injury in high school is never mind. You understand what I'm saying? Let's start at the beginning tonight and pass it on. Take ownership of your wiser spot. That spot right there is your box. And my attitude, whenever I go on the international stage, I don't care if he's with the vocal majority or whoever it may be, he will not outperform me on that spot. And if I ain't outperforming him, I gotta know why. You gotta tell me what I'm doing wrong. If I'm singing, you can hear my gravel voice, I have to overcome this all the time. I should be speaking to you tonight with this timbre of voice. I should be constantly talking to you here. But my habit makes me want to go down here. Hear that? And then my gravel rate. So to overcome that when I sing, I'm constantly singing in that timbre of voice. Constantly. And we baritones are constantly hammered on it. Because we're going up here and down here, right? And when you go down here, it's going to be the same quality as it was up here. You guys are doing the same thing as every other top level course. How are you scoring point-wise in competition? How are you doing in camp? 70?
73.
72. 72. You know what a mid B score is? Does anyone know?
72.
70. A straight B in school, that would be a bad grade, wouldn't it? You know what the difference is between a 7.0 and an 8.1? Attention to detail and personal ownership. I had to give the vocal majority, I scored them at their district a couple falls ago, I scored them a 96 on their ballot. Too bad, too sad. And I know Jim Clancy would want to know from me, well, why didn't you give us 100? Because you didn't have 100 points on the righteous. There was those few guys that said, we got 135 guys up here, I don't have to work that. Oh yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you when you don't know your words tonight. I see you. Because when everyone else's mouth is going like this and yours is going like this, it brings it right to you. Don't be afraid to step up and say, I need some help. Don't be afraid to ask for some help. I don't understand this. Al, thank you for your comment earlier. I don't get this song. If you still don't, I'd be happy to talk to you. If you're offended by it, I don't care. And I've done that before too. Because in order to do what I'm doing, I got to put my stuff out there on the line. I've got to put myself at risk with you. This is not an easy job to try to get you to trust me. I've been at Harvard University 5 times as a faculty member of the quartets. I've been on the international stage as a competitor 27 years. I have 12 medals, of which 2 of them are silver. Yes. So we're going for gold. We're going for Las Vegas for gold. How are we doing it? One step at a time. And it's my job to do my job. So if you're there, you don't know every nuance of every word. We were talking about today, David and Charlie, and I were talking about what is it we do differently. Attention to detail. But you're not allowed on the righteous unless you have proven your memory test. Your memory test says, I got it. And by the way, it doesn't have to necessarily be going in the tape. We can have a baritone section going in the tape. 3 baritones right here, show me what you know about just in time. And you play the recording in the background, so you're not alone and naked in the world. And you play a 4-part recording of the chorus singing just in time or whatever recording you have. And 3 baritones stand out here and sing 3 notes. And the first thing we ask you, what you think about you did. This is all the baritones in the room, all the basses in the different. How'd you do? I missed 3 words and 5 notes. Okay, you think you should go on? Oh, I'm not ready. I'll be ready next week. That puts the onus, the responsibility on the individual instead of on the guys listening to the tapes. Nothing more boring than listening to you guys on tape. Even if it's perfection, it's nothing more boring. Whereas it's a challenge if you're in the room with the other baritones and you better be hungry. One of our better baritones about 3 weeks ago came into our ballad, a ballad that we're working on for our district. And something happened. His name is Alvin Peterson. And Alvin is a fine baritone. And man, he couldn't get the fucking head. And he was terrible. We were all with him. He wasn't sick, he just learned his stuff. I got him the next week. We didn't have to say a word to Alvin. He knew. He watched it. We came back and did the memory test in the baritone room again, and he nailed it. Because his own self pride said, I'm not going to ruin myself. These are some of the tricks I can give you, but again, I'll go back to my original statement. We're just a bunch of nice guys on the Rogers. You know that. Higher intelligence, we know that. Higher graduation from college level, even if you're not. Higher. Less smokers, better health, incredibly attractive. How are we doing? So my way of thinking, this is what barbershop is about. Laughing, giggling. Then we come off the risers and we party hardy. You do with a glass of water for all I care. I'm not good with blues because it just makes my eyes go.
Makes you forget what happened last night.
What happened? Thank you, gentlemen. Is it time for a break, or do you want to continue on for another half hour?
Oh, 2.
Oh, welcoming baby, it's like the man says, baby, just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. Yes, I was lost, the losing dice were tossed, my bridges all found me just in time and changed my lonely life. That lovely man, I sure got lucky. You found me just in time.
Tight sound, done.
It's probably me that's doing this.
I am delighted with the collective, energy that I'm seeing. Gentlemen, you agree?
Yep.
I'd like to see several of you who are standing like a potted plant. Move. Mueve.
Okay, so it's easy to be rooted, but
Yeah, it's just,
just gotta
it's just
go.
easy. You don't have to dance. You don't have to be a good dancer. If you can't dance, I don't care. But we need you to move. Mueve. Move. Two gentlemen on the end. Smile a ton. Have a lot more fun. I'm seeing, ha, ha, ha. I don't know why, because I could see your mouth moving to every word. So just, if you forget every note and every word and every choreographed move, if you're just smiling. So we're going to do an experiment, guys. I want you to whisper the song, but not move a muscle. I want you to whisper the words of the song, and I want to see everything from your face, sur le mot, only. Face only. Don't move. Whisper the words. You got it? He's going to give you your tempo. Face only. This will be easy because it's just your face. Give her everything you got through your face.
Oh, well,
Same notes, make no noise. Row 5, smile. Audience, look at every face to make sure that they match. Shh. That's good. Okay, stop. Let's do it again. Same thing. You're going to whisper the words again. You're going to use that same face. More.
No movement.
No, this time I want. Move. Feel the tempo. Keep moving. Keep moving. See how much better it looks, audience? See how much better it is? Keep moving. Don't lose us. Face and body. Oh, yeah, guys. Keep moving. Yeah. Nice work, guys. Nice work.
well, me maybe lives like the man says.
That away.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low.
Keep smiling, Ray.
I was lost, a loser.
That's it, buddy.
Because my bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here,
That away, Tucker.
and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear.
That away, Ray.
Found my way, where love came just
Keep
in
moving.
time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life.